afternoon, guys. Today I'm here in Pattaya. I'm gonna go visit Wat Phra Yai, also known as Big Buddha Hill. This is probably one of the main cultural sites in the city. Most people visit here to party, not for the culture, but let's go check it out. Wat Phra Yai is located at the top of Pratumnak Hill. It's about 2 kilometers or 1.2 miles from central Pattaya. It's kind of located between Pattaya Beach and Jomtiem Beach, so we should get a pretty good view of both from the top. There's a small park at the base of the hill called Chaloem Phra Kiat Park, something like that. I'm sure my pronunciation was terrible there. This is one of the only parks in Pattaya. There really aren't many green spaces here. I just walked here from my hotel. I was staying in South Pattaya, so it's about a 25-minute walk. You can also take a motorcycle taxi here for probably, I don't know, 50 baht or so, maybe less. Or a songthaew for 10 or 20 baht, depending on where you're staying. Looks like that's the parking lot if you decide to drive here. And you can just walk straight up this hill. All right, looks like we're approaching the base here. There are dragons or serpents leading up to the Buddha along the sides of the staircase. There's also a small Chinese temple about halfway up. We'll check that out a little bit later. I believe that one is a Taoist temple. There's the Big Buddha. It's 18 meters tall, or 59 feet. That actually makes it one of the tallest in Thailand. There doesn't seem to be a very strict dress code here, like at some of the other temples in Thailand. I see lots of people wearing shorts and skirts. I'm wearing shorts myself. Look at all these 20 baht notes. You know, one thing with these religious sites, they always have their hands out. At the base of every one of these Buddhas, there's a collection box for donations. They're selling all kinds of trinkets and stuff. I get it, but I don't know, it kind of takes away from the experience a little bit. The best time to visit here would be in the morning, probably around 7 o'clock. The crowds would be thinner and it would be a little bit cooler. I'm here in the afternoon, pretty much the worst time of day to visit. It's not too crowded, but it's very hot, probably in the 90s today. At the base of the stairs, there are some shops where you can buy some snacks and drinks. Alright, so that was about what I expected. My expectations were pretty low already. If you're staying in South Pattaya, I guess it's worth a visit. Like I said, I just walked here for about 25 minutes from my hotel. I wouldn't travel much further than that to see this. I walked through in about 15 minutes. The view isn't that great, it's blocked by trees, but there is a decent view of the city. There's also a small Chinese temple about halfway up the hill. I believe it's a Taoist temple. That's where I'm walking around now. I believe that's Confucius. This area is actually pretty nice. It's shaded, peaceful. There's only a few other people around here. It's a little bit run down, but reasonably well maintained. All right, so that was it. I wouldn't recommend going too far out of your way to come here. If you're staying in South Pattaya, probably worth a visit. If you have an extra hour and a half or so. A little underwhelming, but it is what it is. Like I was saying, Pattaya isn't really a cultural destination. People mostly come here to party. There is another temple called the Sanctuary of Truth. I was looking at it online, it looks pretty cool. It's a wooden temple. It's located kind of just to the north of Pattaya. I might try to visit that one in the next video. I think they charge an entry fee, so I might skip it. This is probably one of Pattaya's only parks. There are not a lot of green spaces here. This area is pretty well maintained, I have to say. There's not all that much to do here. There's a little outdoor gym and some benches, some nice shade trees. All right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. If you've enjoyed this visit to Big Buddha Hill, please like and subscribe. That will help me out. I've got more Thailand videos in the works, and I'm planning my next trip to another country in about 2 weeks. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.